Recently, a new, well, it's not an anime, it's a new cartoon, essentially. A new cartoon based on the, what's it called? Tomb Raider? I'm not a fan of Tomb Raider, so please excuse me for my ignorance. I literally only know the protagonist because that's literally all I've seen of the series. But, excuse me. Alright. So there's this new series on Netflix, animated series based on the Tomb Raider series, and this is the main character, Lara Croft. And when I see this, I'm like, oh, cool. This is a pretty cool design of the character. Very attractive, very nice. I really like how she's drawn. From this drawing alone, I already know what she is. Very athletic woman. Her job is very, she's very confident by the pose. Pretty solid design. I really like it. However, I don't know what's with, the people online these days, but apparently a woman having muscle, the slightest bit of muscle, makes her a man now? I zoomed into this, right? Look at the first reply. That's Larry Croft. What are you talking about? Genuinely, how can you just look at this? That is clearly an image of an athletic woman and tell me that's a man. Oh my god. I really don't understand what's with, this whole thing right now with, women having, the slightest bit of sharpness in their face or, the slightest bit of muscle just suddenly makes them a man now. It's gotten to a point where it's just very concerning. Because, have these people ever seen a woman before? Have they ever seen women? Genuinely, I want to emphasize my point, because someone then retweeted this and asked, where is the man? And a man replied with this. Apparently this makes her a man? Oh no, she has a long shin? Oh no, she has muscle? Oh no, she has hips? I thought men like hips. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's gone. Oh yeah, here's the thing that she looks like a man. Where, literally, I feel like it's gone to a point where they're just reaching to just hate on something because of wokeness or whatever. But this isn't woke. This is literally a woman. Now, I wanna make it clear again, I don't know anything about Tomb Raider, alright? But, considering by that title alone, I'm pretty sure being a Tomb Raider is, a very physically demanding job. And you wanna know what happens when something is very physically demanding, that demands a lot of your physicality? That's right. You develop muscle. You develop, your body gets strong. You wanna know what happens when your body gets strong when you exercise? That's right. You get muscle. Wow. I just don't get it. I genuinely don't get it because this is literally an athletic woman. It is, oh my god. Alright, let me take you to a journey and show you pictures of actual real women that look like this, and even more, by more I mean more different, and show you how women having sharper features and having muscle just suddenly doesn't make them woman anymore. Allow me to show you, and actually show you pictures of real women, because apparently everybody online just forgotten how a woman looks like. Ladies and gentlemen in the jury, I would like to present my first example of women having muscles, and that is women that do boxing. You want to know why this woman is, wide and has muscle? Because she does boxing, and this sport is very physically demanding. You have to move a lot. You have to jerk your arm a lot. Is that how you have to throw a lot of fists a lot, and you know what's that? It takes a lot of force. And you know what what happens, what takes when something takes a lot of force? That's right. It takes a lot of physicality. So when you do that repeatedly, You develop muscles. You form those muscles, and hence why she looks like that. What? No way. And heck, even the woman behind her. You want to know why her shoulders are that... I wouldn't say broad, more like rounded. You want to know why they're very, I guess you could say chiseled because, they're, what was it? What was the word? Well, she's very athletic. You want to know why they're like that? Because for the punching movement, you have to move that muscle a lot. And when you keep flexing that muscle, it builds up muscle. You get what I'm putting down. Okay, you get what I'm putting down. Just because they have muscle doesn't mean they're just no longer women. It just means that they're very physical. It means they're very athletic. It means that they do a lot of exercise, and that exercise has... Oh my god, I cannot find the right words today. I apologize, but that exercise has carved a lot of muscle. Wow. All right. Ladies and gentlemen in the jury, I will now move on to evidence number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at evidence number 2, a tennis player. Now, what do you see the odd thing? I guess, quote unquote odd, but it's not really odd. It's literally because of her sport, and it's not odd at all. But okay, you want to see what's the odd thing about this picture? That's right, her legs. Why are her legs so chiseled? Because tennis is very running dependent. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Because in tennis you have to run a lot. You have to chase after the ball and protect it from going out of bounds and that stuff. And that takes you to flex your legs a lot. Hence, and because she has flexed her legs a lot, her legs are very muscled. They've developed that. Her legs are much more buff because of the exercise. And look, her arms aren't as wide as muscled as the other ones. You want to know why? Because the physicality level is not the same. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that what she does is easy or anything. No, it still takes force and that stuff. But it all depends on the type of exercise you do. Your body just comes out different. These muscles are fortified more. I think that was the word I was looking for, because she has to run a lot more. She has to run all the time. She can't stay still. Most of the time she's always jogging in place, because you have to act quick, and then you have to swing that with force. Hence why her body is like that. You get what I'm putting down. It is not that hard to understand how women make muscle. I don't understand. Anyways, let me move to example number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the court, we have now moved on to example number 3, bodybuilding. But I think this image does a better job. Why is her torso so wide? Why is that? Did she suddenly become a man? No. You want to know why her torso or this upper area is it? Would it be a torso? No, the torso is the whole thing. You want to know why this upper area is very wide? Because in order to lift this giant ass dumbbell, it takes a lot of muscle, not only from her arms, but from her chest. Her chest muscles too. Yeah, there are muscles on your chest. Wow. I know. Shocker. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm just so pissed. But the reason why her body is like that is because she has to flex the upper area of her body a lot. Hence, her body turning out that way. I genuinely don't understand. This is literally exercise 101. This is literally evidence that you just see visually every day. Oh my god, I can't. Now let me go up to my final bit of evidence, which is not about muscle. It is about the diversity in facial features and faces essentially. Let us move to my final bit of evidence of how women are still women. God, despite... Oh my god. Alright everyone, welcome to my final evidence to this court. I would like to present to you all this group of women. You want to see what each of them have? That's right, unique faces. Because women don't have the same face. Some faces are much more longer and rectangular. Others are much more shorter and much more pointy at the end. Some faces are much rounder, with their noses wider and that's it. Some noses are smaller. Some faces are smaller. A woman's face is never the same. And you know, just because a woman's shin is larger doesn't mean she's suddenly a man. Just because just because a woman's nose is larger and all that stuff doesn't mean she's suddenly a man. You know, sometimes women just have different faces. Not all women don't have all short, little, cute, petite faces and an hourglass shape all the time. No, we do not. Here, let me show you a better picture. I think this is a much better picture. You can see already the different. You can see it like the different types of faces and all that stuff, and you can see like, well, not really their bodies more, but like, you can see a bit. You can see it a bit more since everyone's like, yeah, everyone has like the same. Everyone's like in the same frame here. Here you can see like women like different frames and that stuff, but still, point is, they're all women, not woman. Just because someone has like a sharper face and that doesn't mean you're just suddenly no longer feminine. No, women just women just have just different features. You know, the same thing with men, and like I'm very tired of like society just like always like limiting women to just look one certain type of way. And I've seen this happen, you know, and I'm pretty sure it's very obvious happened in cartoons and all that stuff. And now that we're finally breaking from it, and you know, just drawing women like regular women, suddenly it's just wrong. Suddenly, women are just suddenly men. No, we're just drawing women how they are. We're not forcing women to just be petite, skinny, and like hourglass shaped 24/7. No, because women don't come like that. Not all women fit that. Okay? Like, even women that are really skinny, sometimes they're skinny and super flat. And that's not even their fault. Like, sometimes they're just born like that. I'm not even saying this in like a woke perspective. It's just the truth. Literally, just put the phone down. Go somewhere. Go to a mall. That's where I work. And I sometimes like to do people watching. Because, you know, sometimes I can't be on the phone all the time at work. And you can just see an array, an array of different different body types, different facial types, different everything really. I notice this more because I'm an artist, and you know, and I like to just like notice the beauty in everyone, you know, because everyone is beautiful in their own way, but restricting women into this one type of body, it's just wrong, literally just wrong. But just because she has the slightest bit of muscle, just because her shin is just a bit larger, suddenly she's just not a woman anymore? That's just... Oh my god. That is just so... It's just frustrating. It's just very frustrating. Oh my god. In conclusion, class, what did we learn today? We learned that women exist. Wow. Alright, jokes aside. Passive aggressiveness aside, whatever. It's I just had to make this video to express my feelings about this, because it's this is just getting to a point where it's just outright disgusting. It's genuinely disgusting, outright infuriating, really, because like it's 2024. Are we still putting women into like this box of like a certain body that they have to adhere to at all costs? It's just infuriating, because like, again, this image of Lara Croft is not even that bad. Like, she just has a little bit of muscle. It just says that she's athletic. Like, it just baffles me. It baffles me how much this, like, I guess anti-wokeness agenda has just ruined people's minds generally. Like, I get where they're coming from, but it's gotten to a point where it just really feels like they're just stretching it. Like, genuinely, they're just stretching. You're just looking for complaints. They're just looking to hate on something, because this is literally a woman. And I've literally shown you examples that this is literally just a woman. Like, oh my god. It's just very infuriating and very saddening to see that, like, despite like despite all these societal progress and that stuff, we're still like forcing people to just be like to just present themselves in like a sort of way to like be to like to have a certain shape all the time despite their circumstances, you know, changing their figure in some way. It's just very infuriating. But yeah, what do you guys think though? Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm just a woke head or some shit? Yeah, no, just let me know. I just want to have a conversation about this and just wanted to express my frustration with this. I want to make it very clear that I'm coming from this in an artist's point of view and a character design point of view. You know, I'm not here pushing any agenda or anything. That's it. I hope you guys like this video. If not, that's fine. Thank you for hearing my yapping though. All right. I'm gonna go back to focusing on college. Bye.